Sudan's government on Sunday denied the existence of famine in North Darfur's Zamzam camp for internally displaced people. That contradicts the findings of a global food monitor. The Famine Review Committee said in a report on Thursday that famine, confirmed when acute malnutrition and mortality criteria are met, is ongoing in the camp and likely to persist until at least October. The finding by the Committee of Food Security Experts, linked to the globally recognized standard known as the Integrated Food Security Phase Classification, is just the third time a famine classification has been made since the system was set up 20 years ago. And it comes after more than 15 months of war between the Sudanese army and the paramilitary Rapid Support Forces. The conflict has created the world's biggest internal displacement crisis and left half the population, around 25 million people, in urgent need of humanitarian aid. Earlier this year, aid agency Médecins Sans Frontières said that one child was dying every 2 hours in the Zamzam camp. MSF said on Sunday that it only had enough therapeutic food to treat malnourished children there for another 2 weeks. But also on Sunday, Sudan's Federal Humanitarian Aid Commission said that talk of famine was inaccurate. The government body said conditions were not consistent with those that must be met to declare famine. Experts and United Nations officials say a famine classification could trigger a UN Security Council resolution, empowering agencies to deliver aid across borders to those most in need. However, Sudanese officials have said it could be a pretext for international intervention in the country. The Sudanese government blamed the Rapid Support Forces for imposing what it said was a blockade on North Darfur's capital, Al-Fasher, that has led to shortages of food and aid. The RSF on Friday declared full solidarity with the victims of the famine and repeated an offer to work with the United Nations to facilitate the delivery of aid. Hundreds of protesters marched across Lido Beach in Somalia's capital Mogadishu on Monday. It was here on Friday that at least 37 civilians were killed and 212 injured in an explosion at a popular beach restaurant. Mogadishu resident Khadija Mohammed Ali said what took place was a national disaster and that someone needs to be held accountable.
We must defend our country from such enemies, and we must protect our people from such actions which keep recurring.
Friday's attack was the deadliest in Somalia since October 2022. Then, twin car bombs were detonated at a busy market intersection, killing at least 100 and wounding 300 more. There was no immediate claim of responsibility for the Lido Beach attack by the Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab group. It has claimed similar attacks in the past, including the 2022 car bombing. Al-Shabaab previously controlled a vast area of Somalia, but has been pushed back in government counter-offensives since 2022. However, the militant group remains capable of launching significant attacks on government, commercial, and military targets.